Trump's going to destroy real estate in 2025, and you better be prepared. If you're a real estate investor currently, you've probably been waiting, sitting on the sidelines, looking for deals, trying to find a deal, but you can't make sense of them, right? I want to invest, but every time I look at the mortgage or the debt, I look at the interest, insurance, or the taxes. Insurance is huge right now, right? Californians getting crushed. You're realizing that the math doesn't math. You know, that's been happening for the last 2.5 years because what happened was properties increased in value so significantly during the pandemic. And when rates went up, well, people got priced out of homes. In fact, millions of Americans today cannot even buy a home because they can't afford it. Now, for investors even, we're saying, man, that's not a good time to buy either. So imagine this year, we have a new president who is ready to rock and roll. He's bringing back bonus depreciation. He is now saying, Fed, lower the rates. What do you think is going to happen to real estate? Well, real estate is going to go boom again. And that could be a bad thing for you and I. Interest rates go down. This is going to increase the amount of buyers in the market, which is also going to affect the sellers. Sellers are now going to say, well, there's more buyers, which means I could sell my property for a higher dollar amount. Now, when people raise the price of their real estate and now you have lower interest rates, yes, they may be able to afford them. However, now they're pricing these properties to another level, which causes more Americans not to be able to afford to purchase a home. And more importantly, it causes this disproportionate value that is just made up. So now what happens? In 2025, when Trump pushes on the Federal Reserve to lower rates, which causes interest rates to go down on mortgages and all lending, people are now going to see this huge influx. And this could literally crash the real estate market. If Trump decides to force the reserve, and he can't force them, but he can make recommendations, it is going to have an impact on our industry. And as a real estate investor, as somebody who looks for deals, I'm kind of concerned. Now, as a tax strategist, all I think about is how do I get better tax savings? And real estate has been a recommendation I made for so many years to my clients. And if you're somebody who's going to benefit from, let's say, bonus depreciation on real estate, this is going to be a great year for you because Trump is bringing back 100% depreciation. But is it worth it? That's the question we must ask ourselves. You see, as a tax strategist, as a real estate investor, I see both ends of the spectrum, but here's what I'll tell you. It's always a good time to buy real estate if the math maths. And if it doesn't, stay away and be prepared. Have cash on the sidelines. Be prepared to get in the market. If things go sour, you can dominate.